Hello, I saw that a lot of people were reacting to Asmongold's $2 pizza video, so I thought that it might be fun for me to also react to it, but at the same time also show my own cheap pizza that I was able to find. So let's get to the reaction one, do that, and okay. So I got the video starting. The pizza I was able to find is a 5-cheese home chef pizza, and I happened to find it on sale for $3.92. Yeah, $3.92. So almost $4. And I think these go for a lot more. Okay.
Okay, well guys, a lot of you really liked the steak video, so here we are doing another video.
I heard about the steak video. I think I heard that it was that the steak happened to be just a $2 steak from like Dollar Tree or something like that, but I don't really know too much about it.
And I want to say that I apologize. I actually lied to you in the first video. I said I only knew how to make one meal. That's not true. I know how to actually make 2 or 3. I want to talk to you about the second meal today.
He says that he's able to make 2 or 3 different meals, so I'm curious if there's going to be a third video where he is showing the possible third meal that he is able to make. But we will have to find out later. We'll have to find out in the future if he happens to make another cooking video.
As you can see with the title, probably.
Oh.
Today I'm going to teach you how to make something that's a lot more exotic, extravagant. And I hear from some people this is something that originated all the way over in Italy. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a pizza. Now,
yeah, the title telling us how to make a pizza is somewhat misleading because he doesn't actually show us how to make one from scratch, but oh well, it's still an interesting video that I've seen people react to.
There's a lot that goes into this, a lot of time, and actually does take more time overall than making a steak. So this is an unfortunate thing with it, but you can let it cook and then walk away, and then like you forget about it, you come back, it's burnt, and then like you have to eat the middle, and so.
Okay, well, at least for my pizza, it's not going to get burnt, but that's because I happen to be able to use something that I'm going to be using a different appliance that he doesn't end up using.
So, you know, it's like a whole weird thing that like I do pretty much every time, and you almost burn the house down. It is what it is. So yeah, obviously I'm wearing a hoodie today, not my normal shirt. The reason for that is because we don't really have any heating in my house, and I think the temperature...
That sucks. I've been out. I have been without electricity before during wintertime, and it does get quite cold. I know that he simply said that he didn't have heating, but for my case, the heating relied on electricity to at least be able to start the furnace. So I completely understand the feeling of being within a cold house without having heating. It's definitely an experience if you have never been in a cold place like that before.
Right now it's 38 degrees, and I'm not complaining about this. This is fine. Whenever it gets below freezing in the house, it makes me feel like I'm on an adventure, so I don't mind it. Anyway.
Yeah, I can understand feeling like that you're on an adventure inside, because then you need to figure out how to warm yourself up like an adventurer would when it comes to them sleeping outside and whatnot. Yeah, you'll definitely have to. I can see it being an adventure. It's definitely a different experience if you've always lived with having heat available.
Let's go ahead and get started with the pizza. First thing you're going to need in order to make your pizza at home is you're going to need your pizza. So as you can see here, this is the Totino's. Let's read this out together. Party pizza. Who's ready for a party? Well, it's
I'm ready for a party. I've been waiting to make this pizza for a few days. I had trouble with the computer that I normally use to make videos with OBS. So now I'm using a different computer. So hopefully the finished product will be fine.
almost 2 a.m., so I am. The reason
Oh, for me it's almost noon or about noon Eastern time, something like that.
why we get Totino's pizza and not the other ones is just simply the price. Back in the day, these used to be $1. Now they're like $2 just like everything else that used to be $1 is now $2.
I know that over at Walmart, Great Value has microwave pizzas that you can buy for $1 or $1.25. Um, I got the home chef pizza at Kroger's. Kroger's has its own brand of the 3-minute pizzas, or microwave pizzas, but those pizzas are like $3 each for some reason. Um, but yeah, you can still get little pizzas for about $1. Although I don't think they're quite as big as the Tostino's party pizza that Asmon has.
You go to Dollar General, it's not Dollar General, it's $2 General. It's
Well, as far as I know, Dollar General hasn't been an actual dollar store for a very long time. Um, I don't know if it started out like Dollar Tree or something similar, where everything was supposed to be $1 or around that. But Dollar Tree has not. I mean, Dollar General has not been that way for a while. And just like Asmongold has said, with the pizza becoming $2 now, same things happened at Dollar Tree. It's not Dollar Tree anymore. It's $1.25 tree. Uh, should buy some stuff from Dollar Tree. Maybe I'll get some stuff from Dollar Tree tomorrow or the weekend. Something nice from Dollar Tree sounds good right now.
fucking ridiculous. I'm losing my mind. Yeah, and this is another thing. Before I get into the pizza thing, you see how all these fast food restaurants, we used to have the dollar menu and they changed it to the value menu, thinking that we wouldn't fucking notice that. Nah, bitch. $2.79 for fries is not value. It's a joke. So anyway,
I wonder what fast food place has fries that are that expensive. I remember getting the McDouble for $1 a long time ago. Uh, like you said, when it was $1 menu. I don't know. Does McDonald's still have $1 menu? But either way, I remember getting a McDouble and then adding lettuce and mac sauce to it, Big Mac sauce to it, and it basically turns it into a slightly smaller version of a Big Mac without paying a Big Mac price. Um, I think I think the lettuce and the mac sauce is, I think maybe 25 or 50 cents extra. At least then. It could be more now for those extras. But yeah, I remember the dollar menu. Are drinks still $1? I don't remember. Yeah, are drinks or fountain drinks still $1 at McDonald's? I don't remember.
I go down to the
Hmm.
frozen section in the grocery store, and they have these different other types of pizzas. Right? You've got DiGiorno. It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno. Bitch, it's DiGiorno. It's obvious, and if it's not, you need to go to the doctor.
Yeah, DiGiorno is quite obvious, I guess, although it's expensive. I've had it a few times. I don't think it's a bad frozen pizza, but yeah, it's expensive.
Number two, you've got Red Baron. It's more like Robber Baron. This shit is $11. I can go to Domino's and for $8.64 after tax, I can get a 3-topping large pizza that I can guarantee you will blow the dick off of any Red Baron pizza.
Yeah, I remember once I walked down to the Dollar General that's down the street from me, and I bought a Red Baron pizza, and I think it was only like four something. Yeah, I think it was less than $5. but I don't remember if it was like a really giant pizza or whatnot. It was just a, but it was a Red Baron, if I remember right. Although because of the recent inflation and whatnot, I have noticed prices on some of that stuff going up quite a bit more. I had bought when I was visiting my dad over Christmas and Thanksgiving. I bought some food for us, and I bought I think it was the Red Baron stuffed square pizza stuff. Those were like $8. Yeah, it was expensive, but it was food nonetheless. And my dad and my cousins, nephews, who would be there quite often, um, well, they needed food, and that was something that I found that was good, and we all ate it. There was a lot of crazy things that happened during that time too, but that's for another time. Tell me if you want to hear about that.
So that leaves us with the Totino's pizza for $2. These used to be my struggle pizzas,
Mm.
and I had a lot of fun using them and eating them then, and we still eat them now.
Uh, I don't think I have a struggle pizza at all. I don't think I have a pizza that I tend to gravitate towards. I just I tend to try to find I tend to try to find pizzas that are marked down at Kroger's. Oh, it moved. At Kroger's or um Walmart, and if it's a good price and if it's a pizza that I would want to get, I would buy that. But I also do some of the same thing that he's going to be doing too.
So the next thing you need,
Yeah.
obviously, is you're going to need your ingredients. Now, the ingredients for the pizza are actually, I don't know where the fuck to put that. The ingredients for pizza are actually pretty simple. Number one, you do need the pizza. Number two, three, and four. We got three ingredients that we're going to be using.
Oh, the dragging stuff?
Ingredient number one, we had one pepperoni, yes, but what about second pepperoni? We got more pepperoni. It doesn't really matter what kind of pepperoni you get, as long as it doesn't say turkey or vegan or anything stupid on it, you should be fine. And then the next thing you got is mozzarella. Obviously, my stream's been doing well and successful, and so we bought the Kraft one instead of the store brand. So there's that too.
Yeah. Oh well, I'll let him finish.
Most importantly, sixth graders would know this as weed, but us that have graduated would know it's called oregano. So
I tried to see if there was any oregano around here, and I couldn't find. And I couldn't find any. But I do have one other ingredient that I want to add to my 5 cheese pizza that Asmongold didn't have to his. I did think about some other things, but I just wanted to do something really simple. So I'll show the other one when it comes time to putting the stuff on there.
we're going to be using oregano on the pizza.
Mm.
Now, there is an order for this, and the people at many of these, like Blaze Pizza, places like that, well, they put the oregano on last.
Huh.
Well, they're fucking wrong. You don't do that. You put it on first. That way, I've always done it that way. So that's why you do it that way.
Well, I would put it on first, especially for a pizza like this, so that when I put the cheese over top of it, it's kind of sealed. It's definitely in the pizza. But yeah.
I don't know if that is the right way to do it. It is what it is. So anyway.
Well, there's nothing wrong with him wanting to put the oregano on first. I imagine it's not going to make too much of a difference when it comes to the taste. Because looking at my pizza, you can see that there's like parsley or Italian seasoning on it, something like that.
Go ahead, and we're going to open this bad boy up right here. And they say this is, how many servings is this? 2 servings. It's not. It's 1 serving.
Oh, yeah. I looked at mine earlier, and it says that there's 4 servings. Can I get it there? Maybe. Yeah, it doesn't really show up well, but it said that there's about 4 servings, with it being a half of a pizza. But for me, that's 2 servings because I can eat it. Well, actually, yeah, that's 2 servings because I can eat half. I can. That was a fourth I meant. A serving is a fourth of a pizza, but I can easily eat a half of a pizza by myself, or the whole thing, at least this size, if I happen to be hungry enough.
So you got your pizza right here,
Uh,
looking absolutely fucking delicious. Look at that, absolutely beautiful.
okay, I guess I should take my pizza out, but I'm going to be putting it on a pan, and I didn't bring it over by me, but I'm going to oil the pan a little bit, just so that it doesn't stick. Oh gosh. Why do I have so much trouble opening this bottle? There it goes. So let's put a little bit on here. That might be enough. And then I'll spread it around with my fingers. Uh, 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 okay. Alright. Put that to the side. And then let's get my pizza out. And then I'll start putting my ingredients on it in a bit. It's been sitting out for a bit, so the pizza is a little bit, the cheese on it's a little bit melty. Uh, oh, there we are. There we be. The pizza's on there. I'll throw this stuff away in a little bit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to look at the box in a bit too. Okay, so.
And so next thing you want
Let's
to
see if
do
I can.
here is, actually, you know what, guys? I'm going to just go ahead and give you the VIP treatment. We're going to move this over to here. I had to go to 7-Eleven because that was the only place that was open for me to get a drink.
Oh, I feel like I need to get myself a drink too. Whenever I do stuff like this where I'm standing for a bit, I always feel like I need to drink something, but I'm just going to grit and bear it this time. I don't have a 7-Eleven around here. I have some of the other gas stations, some of the other well-known gas stations, but not a 7-Eleven. I've never been to one, and I think it would be fun to go to one.
And they had eclairs there, and I ate one.
It's putting its oregano on.
Okay.
I guess since I don't have oregano, I should prepare my other ingredient, and that would be mushrooms. And because I don't want to cut them, well, not by hand, I will use. It fell off. I'm going to use this little snap shuffle. Let's see if I can't. Okay, this is going to get loud, so I might end up making this part a bit quiet when I upload it. But let's slap it. Ugh. A little bit more. That's good enough. Okay. Let's bring that to the side. And then let's play the video, and then I'll put my mushrooms on. Oh, didn't mean to move the window.
So, let's make sure this one's open. Smell it. Yep, smells like that good shit. Okay, and so you're going to go ahead and screw this down. Then we put the oregano right on here, right directly onto the pizza. And as you can see, we're seasoning the pizza. It's very good. Some people put barbecue sauce in their pizza. These people are fucking gorillas.
I don't think barbecue sauce on pizza is bad, but I do feel that it's not the greatest thing. I should have probably chopped up at least one or two more mushrooms, but I'll just go with this.
If I ever see a pineapple on a pizza, I throw it away as fast as I can.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it earlier, but unlike Asmongold, I bought the store brand. It's just Kroger's, although it's backwards, so you can't really tell. I don't feel like trying to adjust the camera to make it so it's proper. But oh well. Time to put some cheese on like he is.
That way nobody will accidentally eat it. Then after you put the oregano on there, you want to put the, what is this? Cheese. You want to put the cheese on there. And so we're going to put the cheese on there. Now you don't want to overdo it with the cheese, okay? The reason why is because I don't like eating a lot of cheese. Cheese is okay, but I've never met somebody that eats a lot of cheese. There's some that's like not like wrong with them in some way. So I don't eat a lot of cheese because I don't like it. And so that's pretty much about it. And so we put some more cheese on there. And now I dropped.
I think that's enough cheese for me. Let me.
One on the floor.
Oh, some stuff falling down.
Is what it is. So next thing you got.
Excuse me.
You gotta close this up. You close it up that way. It's closed.
Yep.
And there we go. And you have the Hormel pepperoni.
Yeah. I happened to find these pepperonis yesterday, I think it was. I was wanting to find pepperonis. I should have gotten the bigger bag, because they have this at Sam's, and you can buy a 2-pack for only $10. And one by itself is only like $6, so I should have bought more. But, oh yeah. Also, Asmongold said to check the ingredients. It's made with pork, beef, salt, spices, deoxidants, lactic acids. So I think just all the normal stuff that you would find.
So open this up. And you do want to keep this in the refrigerator, because if you don't, well, it molds either way. Actually, trust me. But it's not a big deal.
I've never had moldy pepperonis, but like I had mentioned when I went to visit my dad, I actually happened to have a bag of pepperonis that I had forgotten about and hadn't eaten all of them. And after 2 months, they smelled fine, but they were not red anymore. They were like a gray color. They looked kind of weird. I didn't eat any of them because I was a bit afraid of getting sick.
If you're eating a lot of pizzas, you're never going to get to that point. Make sure to smell it. It's been in the refrigerator for a while, but apparently not too long. So we want to talk about like pepperoni placement too. This is something a lot of people that are fucking stupid don't understand. You don't want to put the pepperonis on.
I like to start from the middle since it's a circle.
Top of each other. Really, you want to line them up to where it's like a grid. Think of it as like a like you're trying to like what's a good metaphor for this? Let's say you're trying to bomb a city, okay? And you're looking for the right way to do it without overlapping, because it's like you've already bombed some of the buildings, you don't want to do that again. So you want to have very minimal overlap with these pepperonis, and that way, well, I mean, that's, there it is. And so we have the pepperonis right here, and I've kind of fucked up, and I don't like the way this one looks. It's going in the garbage. Looks like a piece of
Nope.
shit to me. And that's a yellow pepper.
Well, I never throw pepperonis away unless they look bad. But I never seen a really bad pepperoni. The only ones that I ever came across that looked kind of iffy were the ones that were in the fridge for 2 months after coming back from after visiting my dad.
I've never seen a yellow pepperoni before, but the garbage has. So now we have our pizza, and as you guys can see, it has all the ingredients perfectly and carefully placed in exactly the part.
I still got a little bit more to do.
Let's go back over here. I want to move this and just sit this down so you guys can see this. Alright, yeah, that's a bit better. So we already made our pizza here, and as you can see, or could see, the pizza is perfect. Now, people say I don't wash my hands, and the reason for that is I don't get my hands dirty. However, pepperonis do have this like greasy stuff on them, so I will actually wash my hands in this very limited circumstance. Apparently, I don't know why all the water in the sink is yellow, but we'll just use the other side of it. It is what it is. It's probably just something stupid. Who cares? And anyway, maybe move some of the wood stuff out of there.
I got that on there.
Yeah, that is yellow. Is this like
going
cream soda?
Let him talk. I need to look at
crazy.
something on the box.
I was actually drinking cream soda earlier today. That was delicious. Anyway, I'll wash my hands off. The reason why I always keep my hands clean is because I grew up, I was really skinny, and I would always have to pull my pants up constantly. So I would never want to get my pants dirty because I'd wear the same pants for like a month. And it's like, I wouldn't want people at school to see me wearing dirty pants. Now I'll wear the same pants, that's fine, but I wouldn't want to wear dirty pants. So I got to the point where I would never get my hands dirty because then I have to pull up my pants and I get my pants dirty or my shirt dirty. And it's like, I'm going to wear this for like the indefinite future. Like, let's not mess shit up now. So the next thing you need is you need a place to cook it.
Yeah, I have the tendency to wash my hands sometimes. I don't mind the pepperoni stuff on my hands. I normally kind of lick it off and then wipe my hands. But other things I don't like on my hands. So like egg yolk or egg whites, egg stuff, and other things I don't like it on my hands. So when that gets on my hands, I will rinse my hands off.
Actually, let me put this stuff away.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my stuff away in a bit.
It's like 2 a.m.
It's about noon for me.
This is old oregano. We don't need that. Goes in the fucking garbage. So this part's a little bit complicated. I do have an oven, but I don't know how to use this oven. For about like 7 years.
That's kind of funny. Although it looks like it's kind of a normal oven. Although my oven is broken, so I can't see. You can see it a little bit right here. That's the screen thing. I think it's an old oven too. But the oven doesn't work. The stovetop works though, but the oven does not.
We didn't have an oven like this because our old one broke. So I have to I have to go into the garage and I have another oven. This is the struggle oven. This is the oven that we use to cook pizzas in. So I'll be right back. I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
There is. I know it's here. I haven't made a pizza for a while.
Okay.
The oven was in the wheelbarrow, which was with the clothes. So I had to. Let me turn this off.
Why does he have clothes in the wheelbarrow? Did he just move or something? I mean, he looks like he's pretty set up.
It was over there, but we got the oven. This is the oven I know how to cook with. We bought this for $20 like 10 years ago.
I wouldn't be surprised if he got it at like Goodwill or a thrift store similar. I gotten some little appliances at Goodwill that I still use today. But that's a crock pot or a turkey cooker, something like that.
It works great.
Or chicken. You could put whole chicken in it too, but you know, it's made to cook a whole bowl or something else.
Way better than
Uh,
whatever the fuck this is. So we'll just put the oven on top of the oven. And oh shit, oh shit. Okay, fuck.
When he gets, once he puts his thing in, I'll show you what I'll be using to cook my pizza, although I don't think it's anything too, spectacular.
Okay, the cord doesn't reach. Okay, give me a minute. I gotta think this one out. I thought I had cosmic brownies, but the box was empty, so I have to get more.
I should buy some cosmic brownies. Cosmic brownies are really good. That and, cream pies. Those are good too. Or the oatmeal cream pies. Star crunches. Those are good too. Nutty Buddy. Is that what it's called? Those things are good too. I like a lot of the Little Debbie treats. I don't get quite into the actual pastries, like the zebra cakes or the snowballs. Well, no, snowballs aren't Little Debbie's. I think zebra cakes are though. I don't quite get into those. I much prefer the ones that are closer to candy than pastries.
Fuck, that sucks. Okay, anyway, let's see. So we got. Oh man, this doesn't, because it's right over there. Let me think. Okay, I know what to do. We're gonna move this.
I understand his thing because the thing I'm going to be using, I have to use an extension cord to plug it in, and the outlet that I'm plugging it into doesn't happen to be one that has the three prongs either. It's a two prong. It's one that has two, so it I don't feel like that the outlet is made for the power draw that it takes, because some of the cords that I've used, they partially get bumped on one end because of all the power that's going through them.
We can turn it sideways. Actually, we're not going to move it because moving it would take too much effort. And this is some weird butter thing my mom had. I don't know how this works. This is some kind of fucking like magic water thing.
I'm kind of curious what he means by a magic water. I know that there are some things that people have, some really simple and some a bit more complex, to where you just have butter out all the time to be used for things. But yeah, I was also going to mention he has a KitchenAid. I remember I remember years ago. When I was still with my dad, and I remember him being extremely excited when he got his KitchenAid mixer. He was very excited. He was very happy. He made cookies, but he tends to always burn them for some reason.
So we're gonna move this closer. So toaster, we don't need a toaster, not unless I want to take a bath. And let's see if this is gonna work. And then you turn this up. Does this work? It's going like. So I think it is. Give it a minute.
I wonder why it has a hum. I think there's one of those things around here as well, but I never used it. It just is here. It probably hum. Yeah, I wonder why it hums. Probably something with frequencies or whatnot from the electricity and the components.
Okay, let me put this on it. Man, I have no idea how this fucking thing's actually supposed to. Is it on or not? Just give me a minute, guys.
I'm not for sure, but I wonder if Asmongold is around my age, and if he is, I wonder if I should try and make some videos Well, I am showing some very simple things that could be made on the stove. Um, yeah, yeah, stovetop that could be made on the stovetop, so that people, if there happens to be another lockdown of some sort, then maybe somebody can watch my video and see how to make something very simple. A few days ago, I made some taco meat. I wanted to stream, but I was having trouble with the computer that I wanted to record this with, and I tried to record with it too, because if I can't stream, I figured I may as well just make a video, and I was having trouble with it wanting to record as well, so I'm using this computer. But if somebody wants to see a simple cooking video on how to make something really simple, then tell me, and I can make a video for that, and I can try to be as instructional as I can. And if my words aren't very well, maybe at least my actions make sense. So yeah.
Oh no, I feel it. It's, oh damn, it's hot.
Yeah, it will get
Oh
hot.
my god, it's hot. Okay, so here's what you do is you want to take your pizza, take a look at this. This is once again the pizza. Absolutely delicious.
Yep, I got
And
mine
we're gonna
right
take the
here.
pizza and we're gonna put it, get this, we're gonna put it in the oven.
Hmm.
And then I put it right there in the oven.
Okay, I guess it's time for me to finally put it in my thing of choice. So let me switch the scene. Alrighty, I just have a normal countertop oven, and I'm going to put my pizza into. I have it preheating, so let's get it in there. And now I need to set the time, and I think it's set about 9 to 12 minutes. So I'm going to set it for 10, and then we will go from there. Yeah.
And then we forget about it. It says to turn it to fucking
Probably I want to, oh, I forgot. Here we are. Oh, yep, I guess I could change the screen, but put the pepperonis right here. Let me go back a little bit.
I don't know.
Yeah, let's go back a little bit.
Put it right there in the oven, and then we forget about it. It says to turn it to fucking I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's around 400 or 325. I've seen that as common temperatures for pizza, but I think I've also seen pizza being baked at 450 as well. Or yeah, but if anything, 400 at like 10 minutes, or maybe even 325 at about 10 minutes or a little bit longer will probably get your pizza done.
I think we'll just put it at like 400 or something, because like that's pretty hot, I think. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, 400 should probably work, but it only needs to be there for about 10 minutes, and it should be fine. Too much longer, it might end up burning on the sides. I put mine in for about 10.
So like now what we do is we pretty much just sit here and wait for the pizza to cook. And whenever I say we wait for the pizza to cook, I mean that I go upstairs and I forget about it until it's burnt. So what I like to do right now is I'm going to just cut, and we're going to let the oven do work. And then after that, we'll come back and we'll see what happens. Now, I want to...
Hello? Hello? Oh, okay. The microphone died. Sorry about that. Or, I mean, it didn't die, but it did something. Okay, let's go back a little bit. Um, let's go from right here.
We forget about it. It says to turn it to fucking. I don't know. Let's. I think we'll just put it at like 400 or something, because like that's.
Yeah, if the microphone died beforehand, 400 should be fine for the most part. The pizza I have wants it at about 400 for about 10 to 12 minutes, so 400 should be fine.
It's pretty hot, I think. Yeah, that's about it. And so like now what we do is we pretty much just sit here and wait for the pizza to cook. And whenever I say we wait for the pizza to cook, I mean that I go upstairs and I forget about it until it's burnt. So what I like to do right now is I'm going to just cut.
Yeah, I don't need to worry about my pizza burning because I have it in a normal countertop oven. So my pizza will be fine, but I do kind of just let it go and come back to it later. So, yeah.
And we're going to let the oven do work. And then after that, we'll come back and we'll see what happens.
Right.
Now, I want to say that almost everything that I eat and almost everything that I cook is all overcooked. I have a weird phobia of not eating undercooked food. So undercooked steak, like I don't eat sushi. I do not. For any reason. I do not eat it at all. So
I like sushi. I'm probably going to buy some cheap sushi today because one of the stores nearby has a weekly sale on Thursdays where the sushi is $5. So I'm probably going to buy some. Although one thing that you may not know is that not all sushi that is made and sold in the US, at least, not all sushi is authentic sushi. And what I mean by that is that what I mean by that is not all of it is fully raw. Some of it is partially cooked for health reasons, and so not all sushi that you get is authentic. I don't know what brands of sushi that you could buy in the store are authentic sushi, but yeah.
I like to make sure everything's cooked. And I always overcook. I never undercook. That's just how it is.
I think I tend to overcook just a little bit sometimes, and mostly for the same reason. Like if I'm making taco meat or browning some sort of ground meat, I will always cook it maybe a minute or two longer than what it probably needs to be. I want to make sure that everything that the meat is completely cooked and done all the way. Also, when it comes to ground meat, sometimes there's water or liquid that is within the package, and with that, I also use it as a way to get rid of the water as well, or liquid.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and let me make sure this is still hot. Yeah, it's hot. And yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get like I'm gonna just pause, and you guys will see what it's like. I'll be back.
Alrighty, I'm going to do the same. So, in a little bit, there'll be a cut to where I grab my pizza. Out of my countertop oven. So, yeah. Okay. It looks like that the pizza is done. So now it's time for me to take it out of the countertop oven, and we will go from there. Ooh, it's bubbling. See if I can't. Oh, that's a bit heavier than what I thought it would be. But here's the pizza, all by itself. I hope it looks good. I'm probably going to need this to hold it, to cut it with the pizza cutter. Ooh, ow. Hot, hot, hot. Okay, so let's get back to Asmon's video.
Yeah, it's fucking burnt. Okay, big surprise. Burnt the fucking pizza again. Okay, so basically after you get done with that, you...
I didn't burn my pizza, but I think that has to do... I think that shows that Asmon needs to maybe figure out how to use his oven. I think the camera's going to die soon, so you'll see the charging icon for it. I tried to hide it, but can't this time. Oh well.
Just take this top off, and it works itself out with the heat over there. And then you need an oven mitt, and we'll use this one right here. And we put it on. You don't want to leave it on like the base of the oven, because then you put it on this. And let's take a look at this fucking pizza right here. This is what you call a fucking pizza.
Well, he says it's burnt, but it doesn't look that bad.
So this gentleman right here was oh man, how much was it? Like $3? I think it was like $3. And it's like you spend something for $3 nowadays, that's a lot. And you can't get a lot with that, I mean to say. And it used to be $1 back in the good days. Now it's $3. So you put it right here, and you got the pizza right there. Now I use a wooden plate for this because I cut through it. Now very rarely do I indulge in some silliness. You unplug this bitch too.
I don't need to worry about unplugging what I used.
Pull the fucking cord out, and so that's done. And just a minute, I thought that would be way cooler. All right. So anyway. I do not usually engage in indulgences like this, but I actually have found it to be more efficient. I have a pizza cutter. Fucking like that's not it. I might have to just use this. I thought I had a pizza. Where's the pizza cutter? Wait a minute. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. Okay. So the way you want to cut this. Why is it wet?
Okay, I guess I'm going to get ready to cut my pizza too. So, get the oven mitt so I can hold it with this hand, and then I will start cutting it.
That's good. Alright, so you got the pizza right here, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to cut the pizza. Alright, we're going to do this together. Alright, here we go. There we go.
Oh, I moved the camera.
This one right here. And
one more cut.
That's good. And the reason why I don't use a knife is actually I do it about the same speed with a knife. But like, if I use a knife, then I have to wash a knife. And if I wash a knife, that means I can't use the knife because it's dirty, because I have to wash it. That means I can't use it for steak. So that means that I have to spend more time, more frequently, washing fucking dishes. I hate washing dishes.
I don't like washing dishes either, so I tend to try to do what I can with only a limited amount of items, so that I don't make a lot of dishes that have to be done later.
If I could get a plastic knife a plastic fork to eat with all the time, I would do it. It would be a lot easier and better for me. Just put that back in the water. And there's the pizza. Now, what you have to do is you want to go and put like 5 blankets over yourself and start watching anime and eat the pizza.
Yep.
That's how to make a pizza, guys. $3, Totino's Pizza, made from scratch, from home, right here. Take a look at it. And that's how it's done, boys. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Well, that was something. Let's go to that one. Well, this is my pizza that I dressed up or made better, something like that. I don't know the right word to use. Camera won't go down anymore. But this is mine. I tried to cut it the best I can. There's a good chance that I might be the only one eating it. We gotta ask. After you make a pizza, what anime are you going to go and watch? And because I'm going to probably edit this video when I'm making pizza, when I'm eating this pizza, and then watch some anime on the side as well, or YouTube, something like that. But yeah, what thing are you going to be doing with your pizza? This is a different kind of video. It might be fun to try to make more reaction videos. I do think from my time being on the orange YouTube, being on the orange YouTube, I think my forte, I think my skills do lie with commentary and reactions. So tell me if this was a good video or not, and from there, I hope you like it. Okay, so as I say, regardless of the time of day that it is for you, either that being noon, morning, or night, I hope that you are having a good time. And I will say that if you liked the video, then give it a like and subscribe to me here so that you can see more videos like this. And tell me that you want more videos like this. And with that, I bid you adieu.